Hello everybody, Hofstad's Tours here and welcome to Oriental Empires, the second look. It has been 10 months since my first god awful video of this game, and 10 months since this game has been in early access, and I think it's very close to a full release, mainly because in their early access statement, the devs said that multiplayer was the very last thing that they wanted to add to the game before going into the full release, and recently they have started testing it. The multiplayer beta. You can go into this if you have the game by right-clicking on the game and accessing into the beta on that DLC panel. I can't remember how it works, I haven't done it in a long time. And the devs also a few days ago hosted a open invitational to test out the multiplayer. They said come into our Discord, let's have some fun with it, see how it feels, but unfortunately I was unable to attend. So in these last 10 months, devs have done quite a lot of updates to the game, and there are two that I want to talk about. The first is the diplomacy update, and this video is going to be all about those two updates and my impressions and what I have noticed with them. So let's get right into it. I chose this save because there is quite a lot going on. You can see quite a fair bit in the screen, mainly focusing on the kin and the Zhu. Now the kin have a fraternal harmony pact with me, basically saying that I am their friend. We won't attack you, you won't attack us for the next 40 turns. They are also getting, well, we are receiving 57 gold per turn from exports, but unfortunately they aren't getting anything from us, so that's a little bit sad. While the Zhu, they're only getting 8, so apparently I'm a bit cheap. Cool. Now the kin are also recognizing the Zhu as their overlords. You can see how this works right here if you wish to pause it. They are also allied with them and are at war with bandits, the Chu and the Shang. Now the diplomacy update introduced quite a lot to the game, and most of the agreements were sort of total warish. Things that were brought up include, I'm looking at the Steam page now, trading of settlements, trade embargoes, diplomatic agreements to attack other players, and counter offers. So it does play a lot like Total War in this segment, but there are some problems that I have noticed, as with any diplomatic AI. The first off is that when an enemy is losing, they tend to want me to give them settlements in agreement for a peace treaty, even though I am much stronger than them. In my other game I'm playing as, I can't remember who, the blue faction, and I'm taking out the Wu. They have two settlements left, 1/4 of the units I have, and are on the verge of death, and they're still asking, pay us 1,000 gold, give us your settlement, and then we will go for peace. Doesn't make much sense. Also, randomly the AI also says, give us 2 gold for 10 turns. I don't know what's really happening, but on the plus side, the AI is also very consistent in when it declares war. They tend to gang up on you. Sometimes they will develop allies with another faction and then just go straight for you when you're at your weakest, like right now. These guys have set up an alliance and started charging right for me. It's very terrifying because I am on the verge of losing because all my forces are up here. It's quite nasty. Okay, now let's move on to the battle update, the juiciest thing in this. Now I have this save here where we can take a look at something that is happening, which is that Wu faction I was talking about. When I end the turn, hopefully they'll do something strange. Now the thing is about battles in this is that one enemy unit can change the whole thing. If there's a single enemy unit off another hex, they will interrupt well and turn all your plans into weirdness. Now this will be a 50-50 chance if everything turns out right, but hopefully it will. So we're going to tell all these guys to retreat from the battle because I don't want them interfering. So retreat and head this way. Now we're going to tell the 2 artillery units and the archers to hang out in the back. We'll set these ones to support. So hopefully what we will see is them hanging back out and not engaging. We'll get these 4 units to directly attack the enemy in a measured charge, and we'll tell these noble axemen to do a outflank and go right in on there. So hopefully what we'll see is, well, what I just described. Alright, here we go. It looks like these are noble axemen here sitting back, and we also got the archers doing their thing. Now hopefully Now hopefully we'll engage the entire front line of the enemy units, and maybe these guys will flank or they'll charge in depending on how close the enemy gets. Yep, there goes that unit doing a weird thing. And here comes my noble axemen. I'm hoping they will flank. Nope, it looks like that other unit went in and interfered with everything. That's a little bit unfortunate, but at least everybody over here retreated. Alrighty. Yeah, because I told the other unit not to go in, my guys may be in a bit of trouble. Oh, it looks like... Nope, they're not the outflankers. They just sort of ran up. There we go. Alright, so it looks like I completely destroyed that enemy unit. I have another battle in a save and a siege to show you. Now, sieges in this game are very, very hard. You need a lot of archers and siege equipment to be able to successfully take down a fort. Over here, we can see I'm surrounding the city of Melee. I did take this one where I reverted to a save and upgraded my forces a bit. Now, I only have these two siege equipments, these two siege units, chariot archers, and 1 or 2 units of archers. Nope, just 1 of foot archers. So what I'm going to do is tell all these guys to attack, and we'll see how this actually works. We might see some strange stuff happening. Alrighty. The siege equipment is probably going to get set up. We'll just speed it up for a second. Yep, the siege equipment is blasting at that wall. But the thing is, in this game, melee units don't actually do anything to the walls. You're always relying on your archers to go and break down a gate before you can go in yourself and charge it. So I think this gate is open. Yep, and there are some enemies inside it. And they charge in. But I'm not sure why these guys aren't, which is quite odd, because if I could go in, I could probably flank and kill a couple, because I'm not seeing any more in there. And unfortunately, these guys aren't doing anything. Yep, there's some weirdness as well. They're not charging into the fortress, which is a little bit irritating. And yeah, we lost a whole bunch of units because only 1 unit would actually engage. It's a little bit irritating. Yep, they want to make peace, but for some reason they're not offering to do the settlement trade, which I saw quite a lot, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. But it did happen several times. It's strangely infuriating. Now let's go to a large battle. This one's going to get wild. They say, there's a quote out there that says, the best laid plans don't survive war. Wait, that's not it. I think it's this one here. Ah, yep, there it is. I am at war with these guys, the Zhu, and we're going to declare war on these ones. Now, let's just set up my forces, put these guys back, and set them all to support. That's good enough. We'll tell these ones to do a general charge, these ones to outflank. And over here we have support. I don't want that. I want you to charge in, and you two to outflank. And we'll get these ones to go here and there. We want you to charge. Want you back here. Alright, I guess it needs 2 lines anyway. Okay, so let's see how this battle actually turns out now that I've declared war on them. It's going to be quite mental, nothing's going to make any sense. Guess I want to end the turn. There we go, first off they're engaging the Zhu, because they were also at war with them. I should engage the last remnants of whatever's there. Alright. Unless... Okay, no, it looks like I'm attacking everything. The problem when you engage multiple enemy forces in this game is that your plans will not make any sense. Often units from one stack will split and attack another stack. You probably... I think that I told everyone to attack the units out here, but we still got units from these soldiers engaging into the fortress, which is not what you really want. It doesn't make much sense, to be honest. So you can see quite a lot of wild stuff happening. It's pretty interesting. There we go. And yeah, with these large battles, since you lose sight of your units, you have no idea what's happening, so you can't really adjust your tactics proportionally to be able to influence the battlefield. Especially when it comes to late game, with the units running about everywhere, doing their own thing, and huge battles. But the thing is, huge battles rarely occur in this game. For instance, the one that you saw before with the peasants outside, it's very rare to find a full stack outside. All the full stacks are hiding inside their fortress. It's a little bit depressing. But it did happen on once or twice. But yeah, if they do send you a full stack, chances are it's going to be on your exposed flank where you have no forces. I mean, of course the AI wants to do that and destroy you, but you know, that's just me being sad and wanting to go into those full, juicy Total War battles that don't make any logistical sense. Alright, if you enjoyed this content, please give me a like, give me the subs. I'm been stuck on 600 for a while, which is a little bit irritating. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.